was like sort of a well-worn path that led out into the wilds of the forest. And so the warrior, who's again leading this search party, you know, he was a skilled hunter himself. And as he's walking along this well-worn trail, he quickly found the tracks of these teenage boys. So they identified the tracks. And, you know, right away, the warrior's thinking, you know, this is going to be, you know, no big deal. We're going to follow these tracks. We're going to find the kids. They probably are out camping somewhere. We'll give them a stern talking to and bring them back home, and that'll be that. But, you know, as they're following the tracks along the well-worn trail, eventually the tracks, they deviate and they leave the trail and they start kind of veering off into not really uncharted territory, but certainly areas that were not necessarily known for good hunting. You know, this tribe they were you know, prolific hunters, and so they knew this area extremely well, and they really had the designated areas that were the best. And so already they're seeing that these boys, they're doing something different, or they're doing something that's not advantageous for hunting. But either way, they're following these tracks that are going for miles and miles just into the wild. And also, as they're moving along here, they start to notice that there's no point at which the boys stopped. There's no, you know, tracks that indicated they came to a stop and rested, or, you know, stood still and tried to kill a deer or something. It was like they were just on a mission, hiking deep into the wilds. And so, you know, the warrior's keeping a lot of these insights to himself, and he's just following the tracks.